Alright, welcome back. It's been a long time since I updated you on Silverrun Forest, turning it all into farmland. I've been playing over the summer, on and off, when I had some time. So just want to give you a update. So let's see, where are we? So as you can see, we have expanded the farmland. And we own quite a bit of land and some machinery. Mostly we are growing soybeans right now. But a little of everything. Let's just see, are we doing some harvesting right now? I suspect we are. You can see we have the combines going, or should have. So let's just get them going again. Yeah, it turned dark, but I think I left the game. Well, we can skip until morning. Should be fine, so we have some daylight for the video at least. As you remember from the last video, we had some sheep here. We actually created or generated some wool. I built a platform for loading the green trailer. Just drive it up here and load it with the forklift from here. However, it turned out to be quite cumbersome to actually maintain the sheep. The olives we started planting a few episodes ago. I had some problems harvesting. I actually do have a olive harvester parked over here. Here we go. And I tried both using curse play and what is the other mod called that helps you with the driving. It just became too cumbersome. The more fields we got, the more we expanded. Where's the other combine? He's down here. Let's just get him going again. Got a lot of lumber activities going on. But of course, as you're buying all the land and turning it into farmland, I think that's only natural. See if we can squeeze this trailer in next to the other one. Nope. I guess we need to go and pick that up first. So let's just park this guy here while we're finishing the current ongoing harvesting. This was one of the first fields, a farmhouse down there. I ended up moving a new shed more centralized on the map because I found myself driving a lot from down here. Trying to see how much is in the harvester. I should be fine for now. So, we still transport all our harvested goods to the mill, and then we actually just sell it as it's being produced. I got a grass field here, which I used to create hay for the sheep. But as this turned out to be a problem, also having the sheeps on the hill, even though it looked really nice, it was giving me problems. So I was actually thinking about getting one of the larger sheep farms up here on this field. So maybe it could be grass and sheep or cattle. Got some backup silos right here. Often I find the small mill can't handle it all, so I got this for storage. Oh, let's check if there's any good discounts. No. Still storing all the stone here. Oops. Let's take a development for a drive to our main garage. So I created a lot of new roads around here because, of course, by default there's no roads around. So of course there's one going down there, which goes down to the small fields along the hillside. We have one that goes up here, a small bridge. There's a small field there as well. Here's the new main garage. I guess we can just take this guy down. This one I just got on sale as well, so we can use that to move the lumber trailer, log trailer. What do we call it? He's the guy in charge of clearing up forest when I'm not actually doing normal farm work. Rock guys. This silo is for wood chips. So luckily Giants, they announced they are going to release some new crops soon with the new expansion. Soon, they're still several months away. But hopefully we'll get more a scattered season. Because right now when I have this many small fields all over the place, I'm just driving around everywhere trying to catch up, either harvesting or planting. So if we look at the calendar, you can see everything is pretty much within the same season here, unless we go for grass or poplar. And planting is also pretty much the same block. Hopefully we can get some more variety. I don't know what would be ideal, but I need something else. So I'm actually looking into moving some of the crops back into canola and oat for an early harvest, right? And then either potatoes. I'm not gonna grow sorghum. No, potatoes for a second harvest. And then a final harvest here. Challenge is of course still seeding. You can see potatoes, oat. Canola is good. We can seed here while we're harvesting potatoes. This should be fine. Yeah, definitely want to move this around a bit. Cotton is also an option. Let's go get that trailer. Oh, stupid Volvo. Steering is really bad with this long truck. Yeah, so even though this truck is probably longer than the Volvo, it just steers better. I'm not sure what's going on here. I'm sure the turning radius is the same. It's just more reactive, if you can say it. This one, on the other hand, horrible truck, gets stuck on anything. That middle axle is really a poor choice when driving off-road. Plus, it feels like it doesn't have enough horsepower to actually pull a full load. Oh, hang on, let's see. Auto drive, it's called. The other. And I was actually about to start some auto drive tracks for the small weird fields. These big fields are fine because the standard AI is able to handle them sorta okay. But tracks like these, let's see, it's just a narrow space. It's really a problem. And the entire top up here. So if we go behind this yet again. Get up. this is just grass at the moment. I might put something in, but the problem is, of course, harvesting here. So I need to think about what can I really harvest, or what type of combine I can drive up here. The land itself is very nice for growing, saving. Let's see. You can see it's sandy loam and loamy sand. Mostly, which is good. This area around here, you can see I sort of split the field. Down here I had soybeans all the way around the lake. It's actually a very big field now. And you can see we have these objects from giants. I can't remove them, I can't delete them or sell them or anything. So they are kind of limiting. The limiting factor of the field size. You can see there's one more there. There's also some tree stumps in there. Once in a while I might find one outside in the field, and I solved the issue by raising the field. So I think around here there's like a lump. There's a tree stump below here somewhere, where I just filled up the land until we were above the tree stump. So you might recognize the area if you have played the missions, because right up here on the corner there's a farm that is sometimes buying wood chips at a very good price. This guy. So of course it looks different now that there's no forest. And I didn't go by the obvious fields initially. So of course this map by default has 3 fields over here. I haven't touched those, so because we were looking for a challenge, right? We wanted to do something different. This of course is an obvious field or a place for factory, so I have a lot of factory mods installed. Nothing special, only the ones you can get from the in-game mod downloader. I removed all the external mods except Cosplay. So the Cosplay version I have running is actually the one also in the store. Yes, we can see somebody has finished the work, and I'm just wondering who it is. If it's this guy here, he sometimes finishes or claims to be finished early, even though clearly he's not. As you can see, he's missing half the eye. He's still going, so that's good. I built this production unit here as a test, and it seems to be going well. So we can make a few options here. Right now we are making soybeans into vegetable fat. But another reason we would want to have potatoes is we can make premium potatoes, or as you can see, starch. Of course, with our vegetable fat and our premium potatoes, we could also venture into making French fries. But okay, we still need to start a potato farm for that. or at least get the equipment. So one of the big problems getting into potatoes is actually the equipment. Potato farming equipment is, what do you call it, super specialized, and requires some heavy investments, which we can't afford right now. Oh, there we go. Now the other AI has decided he's done. Let's just get over to the end. Then we can check on him. This trailer I got at a discount, but I found out there are some problems with it. I can't use it for all the items I want to, so I'm just planning to sell it again. Looking at the map, bottom left, you can see the yield. It's very good for this area. Of course, right now it's going into a lighter green, and that's because I didn't fertilize before this harvest. You can also see there's not sprayed, so we had got a lot of weed and stuff. We're at 94%, so we're just gonna drive it up to the end. I can see now this other combine again stopped. That's the problem with these standard AI, and I know it's not finished. That's why I wanted to create these auto drive maps for these fields, which of course means initially I need to drive them myself one time to create the recording. I could use curse play, I guess, which would make it easier. Just had a few issues with curse play on. Oh, it actually was full a while ago. Strange, the trigger is in the middle. I would say the trigger should be over here. But hey. Also, while he's unloading, we can actually go to the sheep farm over here. So we still have the sheep farm. And I want to sell it because we're going to move it. I can't hit the fence. Just leave that. because then I'll be looking into one of the bigger sheep farms and put it in here. You can see animals. Oh yeah, we got the dairy sheep, so we can create some sheep or goat milk as well. Could also be interesting. Wool. Sheep pasture large, no fence. Not sure how that works. Milk sheep pasture large. Okay. So maybe something like this, and then fill everything up with grass. Could have a few farms down this way. Two seconds, I'm not sure what's going on with this. Music. There we go. Chill bass, sure. Let's hope the angle is not too steep for the AI. Let's see. That's good. Want to turn downhill. Stop. This trailer, that's the one we want to get rid of. Have so many problems with it. It's also not touching the ground. Let's see if we can sell it. Of course we can sell it. Let's see if we get any money for it. is it? Foresight HLS 130. Oh, now we're saving again. Let's check. Is this one? No, it's not. It has this stupid thing on. Okay, maybe that's the problem. Okay, let's give it another season. So again, as usual, the reason I'm checking often for these is if we see some potato technology, that's something we want to invest in. That's another reason you don't want too big combines in this map. You need to be able to go through these small fields. I also added this bridge here. This one was placed already by giants on the map. Oh, there we go. the other guy going down there? Oh yeah. Good. So one mod I really think I should install, where I'm really struggling sometimes, is to be able to adjust the header height. Because working on uneven terrain like this, the header hits everything. And I know we have this mod where we can adjust the header height on the go. It's not really a problem here right now. Actually, it's a problem on the map on the other side of the hill or mountain where the lake is, because sometimes the header will just make the entire combine slide sideways, and that's a problem when you want to just go straight forward. So we're getting a okay yield here. It's not great. You can see it's yellow, light green. And, well, again, it needs a lot of fertilizer. So a real benefit could actually be start working with cows instead of sheep, so we get the slurry. pH values a bit low. We need to update these. Nitrogen. Yes. Interesting pattern here. Really good down here. Just let the AI handle that one for now. Full power, struggling. $42,000 liters of soybeans. Shouldn't be that bad, but this truck is really bad, so but the main problem is this axle in the middle. It's really annoyed me a lot. See, like here. Now there's no traction. The only traction we had was really because it had a load on. Now that the load is off, the rear wheels will go even higher. Let's just park him here for now. This truck, on the other hand, is really good, but it's super slow. Slow startup, slow everything, but it keeps going. That's really nice. High torque. Oh, it's sorghum, it's already harvested. Good. That's nice. That means we only have... I think we only have what we can see left. This small truck, on the other hand, in the beginning I hated the lifted rear axle, but it actually comes down more load you get on. It's been a real workhorse. And I can reconfigure the bed, so we have a flat bed also instead. There's no problem pulling up this hill, right? Over here, because in the end they need to unload down there and then move over. A bit worried the vegetable plant over here is almost full, so we need to get it into the silo. So ideally I would put up a new silo in this area close to the plant, because right now I need to go all the way around the hill to actually pick up any. Let's see. This one. 60,000 liters. So the other series we have where we are doing forestry, we already turned this into a road, right? So we are doing the tree farm, so... Good. Also need to set up a workshop so we can get the machinery repaired. You can see this has been going for a few seasons now. Damage is around 60%. We need to ensure we can actually maintain the machinery also. Just check. Missing a small bit here, that's fine. Pretty much done with the harvest season now. This one is full of wood. It's full of soybeans. Oh, he's working on clearing up some stone. That's actually one of the things I've been using the small truck for, the one we just used. And the wheel loader back there, so I've been loading all the rubble like this with the wheel loader into the small truck and driving it back to where we had our first silo. And yes, once in a while we'll find a nasty surprise when we're harvesting or plowing the area for the first time. Missing a stone or something. It happens. Well, it's pretty much been today's update, or it's actually been updated, so I haven't been playing much over the summer. But now we're in August. 2 more days, then it's September. And I guess it's winter soon. Winter is coming, as they say. So that means we'll be picking up the winter activities like farming simulator, other simulators, game development, all of this again. Definitely want to look into some animal husbandry over here on this field. I'm not sure if I should try to level it more, because as soon as you plop in a building, you know, it will try to level the terrain according to the building, which is really annoying. Even if you use these fenceless things, they will just level out the terrain. Oh yeah, and we don't have any bees at all. That might be a mistake. I'm not sure. Also, as for land, I'm thinking once I'm done clearing out this forest area down here, then we'll make a road through here somehow so we can get to field 42. Field 37 I don't think we can use for anything, because that's a slope, the entire thing. 28, there are some good areas up here. There's some down here as well, but near the water. But the next field I'm planning on buying is this one, field 17, because we already have a big field here, maybe a few hectares. But once we clear out, I know there's an area here. There's one here as well, so we at least have 3 fields available here. I'm not sure about these small spots up here, but we'll see once we get there. This side looks too steep, but over here it looks okay. So we have the water passage right here. And yeah, this area we could definitely grow something on. And harvest it, which is the most important part. Here it's becoming too steep again. And here we already have an open area. Looks like as if it was meant for you to plow up and turn into a field somehow, or just harvest the grass. Oh. So from the paper mill, when we look across, you can actually see we're looking at 28. To the right here of the paper mill, this looks, yeah, it's a hill, but it's not that bad. We already have this field right here, so we could expand on this way. We can't remove the road sometimes when you see this pattern. It's like fixed into the map, so without map editing we won't be able to plow up the road. Some of the roads that don't have this pattern or texture we can just remove. Cool. This one I got last time. It was on a discount. Not sure I like it. And it has the winch. I can't remember to use the winch. How was it? Alright, I think that's 1 hour of nothingness on my hill farm. Literally hill farm, mountain farm. I can get back to work to expanding the fields, and pretty soon we need to get back into plowing and seeding again. Let's just check on the potato equipment. So you need a planter, right? And a harvester, so that's a pulled harvester. Super nice, but it's a problem if the terrain is really bad, which I can say we have here, but down in the southern fields we could actually use this. Else we need a self-driven potato harvester, and I know there is this one. And that would probably do better on the hills than the pulled one. I'm not sure about the steering. I think it has multiple steering modes. I know there's crab steering, of course, for unloading and all this, but I'm wondering if it's also able to turn like a wheel loader. Well, we could find out. We could take a loan and buy it, or we could just wait. But this is definitely something of this type I wanted to use for potatoes in the hills. The same with the beets. Crazy machinery. Crazy prices also. But it's really efficient. Sugarcane. I got this mod even, so I can take, was it 2 rows, right? Yeah. I know this one can do 2 rows if you drive just right. So in theory, this one would be able to take 3 or 4 rows, right? The modded one. Thanks for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Oh, right, let's save before we exit. See you next time. Bye bye.